Okay.
ARG Beats Production.
Draws.
Give it up for Russ Parham!
What up, what up, what up? We back again one more time. It's the Russ Parham Show, the laid back edition. Once again, we back at you. Thank you so much for all y'all support. I'm here with my man, Jake James. What up?
What's up,
good,
man?
baby?
I'm
Good,
good.
good, man. Blessed. Glad to be here. My man, Miles Hex. What's good, baby?
Got
Everything
a
popping?
pretty severe cold going on right now, but other than that, I'm great.
You got that Dayquil?
Just don't. Yeah, I got the Dayquil hitter. Yeah. Just don't touch anything I touch. You'll be fine.
Oh, okay. All right. Still COVID rules in effect?
Yeah.
Kinda.
To each their own.
To each their
Yeah.
own. If you believe in that type of thing.
I'm kind of into germs. I like to get dirty.
Yeah. Well, yeah, that's a thing for you. So, yeah, so.
Yeah. I'm a
you're
little
not-
loosey goosey too. You know what I'm saying? I this whole time I've just been roaming. Like even when it was too early to be doing stuff, we were doing stuff. You know what I mean? Like I'm not too worried about it.
No. We'd be fine. We all healthy boys.
Imagine like 2 years ago if Miles was sitting here being like, "Yo, I got a cold right now." We would be like, "What the fuck are you doing here, bro?
Yeah, I would've
Like, why
pulled-
are you this close?"
Exactly. I would have been like, we not social distance.
Yeah.
I'd have pulled a mask right out my pocket. Like, bow.
Yeah. You always had one too, man.
Yes.
Back pocket.
Yeah, I got some in my glove compartment. I don't know why. I had my big.
Every once in a while, they do pop up out of nowhere. I'll open like a weird drawer and I'll be like 3 masks. I'm like, oh shit, 2020.
Like an
what's
old
up?
jacket you haven't worn in a while.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Look at a
Pulling out
pocket,
of the
inside
pocket.
pocket.
Yeah.
But what's nasty about it is, for me at least, I noticed that I was keeping masks. I'm like, this is disgusting. Like
Yeah.
when you do pull a used mask
Yeah.
out of a old coat, you
Yeah.
like,
It's like dirty underwear, man.
Yeah, you could tell you used
It
it for like
is.
2 weeks.
Yeah.
Yeah,
or when you used to sneeze in your mask, people would sneeze and they still had the mask on. I'm like,
remember people would be breathing heavy and it like get sucked into their mouth. Like,
Bro.
bro, you look crazy right now.
the dentist made so much money, bro, because you really knew what your breath smelled like with a mask on, bro.
That's a
you
good point, man.
really fucking knew, bro. Like, it was ugly with the mask on, especially if you had. That's why I would always change them. Like, if I'm gonna be out for a while, I would always change them because you get tired of smelling your breath and shit after a while. Yeah, and then all the girls had the different color ones and shit.
Remember
Go
people
with
would
the
just do like handkerchiefs, like bandanas, like
Yeah, like a concerned gangbanger.
yeah.
Yeah, like I'm conscious, but I
That was a
will
great
kill you.
time to get away with shit.
It really was.
You know, you could just walk into a bank wearing a mask and no one would think twice about it.
You'd
It
get kicked out
wasn't
if you weren't wearing the mask in the bank. You know what I mean?
Get out. We can see your face and identity.
Yeah.
Come back. Yeah, and you wouldn't look crazy coming in looking like the Lone Ranger in a bank.
Right.
No one would say anything.
I don't think I went into a single bank with a mask on. I don't go into banks really, not too often, man.
I don't remember
I
the
don't like
last
going in.
time I've been literally like
inside
inside,
one, right?
of a bank.
Ah, it's weird, right?
Because it's like, for what? Why?
I've been inside of a banker.
Have you? Really?
Making deposits?
American banker?
Yes.
Okay, just check it. Sorry,
Yeah.
I know a
USD.
I know a. Never mind.
Go on.
I know like a foreign chick banker, and I was just wondering if it was her.
What's her currency though?
Polish? I think she's Polish.
Is that the euro?
Yeah, that'd be the euro. Yeah.
All right. She's good.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
All right.
Yeah. Good times.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Hell yeah, man.
Good times all around. So what else going on in the world, guys?
A lot of crazy, man. A lot of crazy.
Yeah.
I go out of my way not to like watch the news.
Well, it's too depressing. It's always, usually for me,
Yeah.
when I do decide to watch the news, I'm like, yeah, let me catch up real quick.
Mm-hmm.
And when I click on, it's either usually a hostage situation of some sort.
Yeah.
I'm being serious, a mass shooting. Like, it's some ugly shit that make me go, why?
Mm-hmm.
Why did I do this? I knew I shouldn't have watched
Yeah.
the news. because ultimately it's a spin on it.
Yep.
Some of it's lies, some of it's, and I often wonder, to a degree, but I often wonder, especially with big, and I air quote these events, sometimes I just wonder, like, how real are they really?
Right.
Well, anytime that it incites an emotion from you that isn't positive, what's the point in watching it? Are you being informed, or are you being emotionally riled up?
Most time riled up.
Right.
Yeah.
Because those are the things that they put in front of you and force feed you to keep the narrative going and to keep things just shitty in the world.
For sure.
Nothing positive really makes it to the. Every now and again, you get a cute story with a kid or something.
Yeah, but they make such a big deal out about a normal human interaction. Like, no, this happens every day, but you want to put it on the spotlight. Like this is somebody going above and beyond. This is just basic human kindness.
And it happens, like you said, every day. People do great things every day for other people. Every day.
Yeah, man. And you know what? We're not even supposed to know what's going on in the whole world. Like humans, like as a species, are supposed to be in like our little groups of people, and like we might know a little bit about the areas around us, but like we're not supposed to know the most terrible things that are happening around the entire planet at all times. Like just psychologically, that's got to be super unhealthy.
And I think it's this sensory overload to try to, first of all, most people think, this is the way I see it. I would imagine most people's just personal lives take up most of their mental, emotional, and physical energy.
Yeah.
Are you telling me outside of running your home, taking care of your kids, holding down a job, paying your bills, trying to plan for the future, you still have just a truckload of energy for the Ukraine?
Right.
Not that they not sweet people and they not going through something, but at the end of the day, do you really have energy for that?
Right.
Or do you care because that's what's on TikTok and, you know.
They make you feel like you're supposed to care.
Well,
Here's the thing.
yeah.
I just never care about anything. Like, I'm like, oh, that's sad, but I'm like, whatever.
Ukrainian women are gorgeous.
Yo.
Are they?
Yeah.
Wow. So you know it's a bunch of rape then? I would imagine.
I mean, it is a war. We just talked about this.
Yeah, it is. I mean,
That's part of war, man.
is that on the table?
I mean, if it's listen, they pretend like it's not, but it's like every war ever. You know, in World War II, during the fall of Berlin, they raped like 100,000 chicks in like a night or something crazy. That is the most ridiculous thing of all time. And that wasn't that long ago.
100,000 chicks in a night.
Yeah. They were not an uncivilized people. I mean, like, who's to say that couldn't happen now?
I think it's more likely to happen now and probably make it to the internet as some sort of amateur porn, and the whole time we watching a village being pillaged and but it's doing numbers on YouPorn. So.
Yeah, it'll be the village rape challenge.
Yeah, now let's see if you can take over a country and top this.
Right.
So then I think I think everything's on the table in society because we towards the last couple weeks.
Do you think they tricked us with like our current state of society, like that we live in? Like we feel like all this shit that's happened for all of human history is no longer possible. Like they got us tricked into believing that it couldn't happen now, but like it definitely could all happen.
We're the same beasts we used to be.
Yeah.
If it happened before, there are no new ideas. They don't even make new movies, bro.
Right.
They reboot.
Yeah.
This is society. We've reached back in the past. Look at Donald Trump's whole running thing. Make America great again. Like a throwback to everything is. We just savages, bro.
Yeah.
Honestly, at the end of the day, and there's no. That's why the shit that happened in the world happens. It's just because we savages, bro. And you can only care about your circle. There's not enough heart to go around.
Right.
Well, it's not that you don't care. It's you can't control it.
Yeah, you
Control
can't
what you
affect
can
it.
control.
Control what you can control. That's fair. I agree with that. And I got enough shit to worry about. Plus, like, you got your own number of bad days you had to deal with.
Right.
Yeah.
It's hard to watch the news and internalize that, especially when I see black people with the police and shit like that. I'm telling you, bro, that fuck your whole day up. You
Right.
drive to work different. Your attitude is
Yeah.
different, and not that it's not important, but the things that I want to see, it's never the real narrative. Like, once you really look through the bullshit and you be like, no, this is the problem. No, I like this.
Yeah.
This is it.
Yeah, but they get you in the first half though.
Yeah.
Yeah, but then all that energy you're putting out to shit in the world that you have no control over, you're now not putting that into what you do have control over, and that's kind of falling by the wayside, and it's going to get worse and deteriorate.
Absolutely. And it's corrosive. Mentally and spiritually, it's corrosive.
Yep.
And that's why, and then it's like the CNNs, the Foxes, you polar opposites on the same. Listen, nobody can be that fucking far apart on the truth.
Right. Right.
At the end of the day, I got the truth. Well, how's it polar opposite? So is it opinion?
Why do we get one or the other, right?
Absolutely, because people want to be one or the other.
Yeah.
People want to belong. People versus being, people want to be special, especially Americans. We want to be special. So for us, it would be better to be a part of a splinter group than be a part of the mass and go forward with real change. I'd rather be a part of this splinter group that this some guy with a beard and curly hairs fucking telling me, he's gonna get all the women pregnant, and this is
Right.
This is a good thing. He heard this. He was sleeping. Someone came.
You got the answers.
Yeah, someone told him, "Hey, I'm gonna fuck all your wives. Give me all your money.
Right.
We only gonna live here. Let's build a wall."
Yep. Fuck it.
For certain people, I'd rather be a part of that because it's different from what 20 billion other people are talking about.
Right.
He's got to be on to something.
Yeah. Why is this shit different?
Yeah,
Yeah. It's
must
got my
be the
attention.
truth. Must be the truth. So, I mean, then there's that. We all over the place today, so we just gonna talk. So listen, I heard this crazy thing, bro. So do y'all really think R. Kelly is ever getting out?
Oh hell no.
No.
Now he's
no.
not. Is it true that he just got a year added? Is that true?
He got an extra year? For what?
No, I think I got more than that.
Did he get some extra time?
Yeah.
What do you do?
Raped kids, child porn.
Oh,
All-
they just
all that
found
shit.
they found more stuff.
Yeah,
I mean, I know what he
he had
did,
a
but
few-
like they found more shit.
He had a few simultaneous cases going. Another one of them was closed.
So they're closing down. Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow.
He's already in the jail. They're just digging a deeper hole for him.
They're just making sure you don't get out, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, he already had
Well-
forever. I mean, this is just like being petty.
This
but
is about justice at this point. Like victims get justice on their case.
yeah,
You know what I mean?
just having some.
It's not good enough to
closure.
have him in jail. Like, you know.
To have.
You got to make an
You-
example.
Yeah. Well, are you satisfied if somebody kills your mom, and then he kills somebody else's mom, and he goes to jail for killing their mom, but not yours?
Right. You're still pissed.
Some people need that justice,
Yeah.
that recognition, that closure to what happened to him.
Big time closure guy.
Yeah.
I could care less.
Yeah, I mean, and then this is the one thing, and I guess it's never gonna come at this point. One or two things: he's been silenced financially, and or threatened, or both. But listen to this, guys. R. Kelly has never opened his mouth. Now imagine, listen to me. Imagine if he starts snitching. Listen, I can't believe.
That was not a one-man show.
Not just that, of course, to me, your security, you're complicit.
You got inner circle people involved. Like, they know what's going on.
I'm talking about bigger than that.
Oh, okay.
Ooh, other big
Listen
people
to
who like
me.
the same shit.
Because your lifestyle, and we just spitballing here. Follow me. I mean, I could be in a rabbit hole, but I'm just saying, because your lifestyle was so public before you got caught. This is when he the king, but everybody kind of know what you're doing. Everybody know. Never was a secret. Because you run in these circles in this rare air, you with these people, are you fucking telling me not a never pedophile ever came to you? Y'all never hung out. You never partied with someone that was into what you were into. Bullshit.
That's true. You know what? Because he had multiple girls living on his estate at one point in time, didn't he? He was
Yeah.
abusing all of them, or he had them like psychologically spun to where they thought that they needed to be with him, and even their parents put him there too. They said, "No, this is your chance. This is our chance as a family to make it. Go live with R. Kelly.
Go live with
I don't
R.
care
Kelly."
how old you are."
Yeah, go live. Yes, of
So
course.
he had
It's all
all
gotta
these
be
little
good.
girls on his property, like he didn't have people coming through.
Right. Come try one out. That kind of thing.
Now imagine, I'm telling you, he's got to know some names, and on top of that, you don't think he was invited to some parties, special little people parties. These maybe not Epstein. Who the fuck knows?
Yeah. Listen, Chris Tucker's on the flight log, which is
Is he?
sad to see. Hate to see it, man.
to see
Love
it.
that guy.
Yeah, he's on the flight log, right? I heard about that.
Yeah.
So, you were there,
Right. Right.
and he's supposed to be like super religious, right? So, that's what I'm saying. When you got this money and this power, and you do this thing. Now, imagine this too. See, this is all the sickness of it, bro. To dedicate a chunk of earth to pedophilia. I'm gonna purchase this chunk of earth, and on this chunk of earth, I'm gonna commit some of the most sexually dastardly deeds you've ever seen. I'm gonna put a fucking landing strip in here where I can fly in other people that like what I like, and we're gonna fucking come here.
They got a whole underground torture system
Yeah,
and
whole-
everything, man.
all of that.
And this is in the Caribbean too. That's how you know they, like you said, a whole fucking island dedicated to this is big business.
Mm-hmm.
This is
Big
big
business.
global level.
That means there's a
business.
lot of them. Yeah. It's community.
Bro, you have to, like you say, you have to file flight logs and shit. So people know all of a sudden the FAA is like, you flying to longitude this, latitude that. What the fuck is this an island?
Right.
Well, someone apparently owns it, and there are people, important people, flying there all the time. So I'm just surprised R. Kelly hasn't snitched now that he got forever.
Yeah.
Now that it ain't even up in the air whether or not he gonna get out of jail. Because at this point, he don't even have nothing to lose. At
He's
this
got
point.
he's got kids, right? He's got family. He's got some
That's
of
what
his
I'm-
money still out there that people are using that are close to him. He can get gotten to and said, "Listen, you keep your mouth shut. Your family's going to be okay. They get to keep their money. I'm not going to kill them." Shit like that. So there's a lot.
That's
of
what I'm
reasons people
saying.
stay
Was he
quiet.
financially taken care of and or threatened or both? Remember I said that in the beginning. Like,
Yeah.
you can't tell me R. Kelly don't
He's playing ball.
know some shit.
He's taking the years. He's keeping his mouth shut,
and hasn't
and
said
that's why he
anything.
Plus, they
hasn't
could-
hung himself
Yeah.
yet.
Right. Well, I was gonna say. Plus, they could always just kill him.
Yeah, he could. They
Yeah.
could kill himself.
Yeah.
They haven't done that. So
Maybe the easiest thing to do at this point.
Yeah, they can have R. Kelly kill himself.
Yeah.
And hang himself. So that hasn't happened.
Nobody would even mind at this point either. Like, they kill R. Kelly. Do you think anyone's gonna care?
no.
Would anyone care at all?
Now, I would imagine I'm going down I-10. I'm gonna get off at the evil exit right here, and only because this is, to me, in my mind, I don't expect everybody to go with me. In my mind, this is plausible. In my mind, just for shits and giggles, I would like to know, because R. Kelly can't read. We all know that. He's admitted that, which is, you raping and can't read. So she's smart. You raping somebody more intelligent. Anyway. So what I'm saying is, okay, when does R. Kelly, who owns R. Kelly's catalog? Mm-hmm. Who
That's a good
owns
question.
all of the masters? We all know, again, I talked about the death clause in music contracts. I did a podcast along. Y'all go check it out. I'm talking good. I've been said this shit. The worth is 10 times usually of the forecasted whatever. So for R. Kelly to be, right now, you don't hear R. Kelly's music, right?
Right.
I wonder, because he's kind of got this stigma on him, is he not dead because he's not worth more? I believe Michael Jackson is dead because whatever he did, the line he crossed, whatever he did, they was like, we ready to get him up out of here, because Michael Jackson, what he did, a couple billion since he's been dead. I'm not saying Michael Jackson wouldn't have ate had he been alive, but I don't think $2 billion worth of eating. Somebody ate, like his estate. So what I'm saying is, when does R. Kelly become less valuable than his masters, and it's time for him to go? Because usually when somebody die, we play the music, we buy the music, we stream it, we yada yada yada. That's typically what happens. So
Maybe that's why they're keeping him alive for a while.
Could be.
maybe it's a stigma on this music. They like it. Right now, it's too ugly. If he
Yeah,
died,
right.
I don't know that would happen. So maybe they kind of wait until things kind of, we get used to saying, okay, he did it. He not coming home. No more free R. Kelly shirts. It's a wrap. Like, y'all had to know that. Street dudes know that the Fed's conviction rate is crazy. It's like 90% or some shit like that. Like, when they get you, we got you. We only going through this just for, your rights. But you going to jail.
Right.
We can go, listen, I don't care who you go get. I wish you would bring a dream team in here. This ain't state court, motherfucker.
Right.
Johnny Cochran ain't Johnny Cochran if he was in federal court. Fuck that glove. We don't care nothing about that glove. We say he did, his black ass going to jail. That's what would have happened in federal court. This a different game, bro. This a different game. The federal courthouses even look scary. The fucking bench, anybody that y'all know, if you ever been in a federal courthouse, the fucking bench where the judge sit on 20 feet high, you literally, it's made to be intimidated. You going to jail. So once the feds picked this up, I knew it was a wrap. I knew it was a wrap. I'm just surprised he hasn't opened his mouth and he's not dead.
Yeah.
Now that those two could coincide, why he's not dead. But I would be, and you never get an interview. The feds would never ever grant an interview. But I swear I would like to get R. Kelly alone and be like, yo, fuck your situation, bro. Who else that they ain't talking about that's right in front of our face? Kels, tell me who we see every day that they ain't talking about. I would love for him to take a deep breath and be like, here we go. I would love to see, to hear that conversation. And I think when it'll come, when he got 32 minutes to live, I'm telling you, it'll be some death.
They're going to just say, fuck it, I'm telling on everyone.
I'm not even going to take this shit to because I've been in jail. I'm going to die in here.
Yeah.
I think at some point when they get close, they're going to suppress anything he says. No book is coming out of that.
Right.
Because now, legally, you can't make money off the crime you committed. You can't.
Right.
So there will be no book. So the only narrative is these angry Me Too. And I'm not saying he didn't do anything. I just hate how it was a witch hunt. And it was like all black people, Oprah, Gayle King, and it was just so fucking, I just don't like how it was done. I don't like how it was done. I'm not saying he don't even deserve what he did. I'm just saying I don't like how it was done. I don't like how they did Michael Jackson. I think Oprah was trash for being his friend when he was alive. Then when he died, all of a sudden I look at you in a different light. Motherfucker, these allegations were still out there when y'all
time.
was chilling.
The whole time, yeah.
So
sure.
If that was in your heart, why was you fucking with him?
Right.
You should have said this when he was alive, like, yeah, I don't fuck with Michael Jackson because I believe he did it.
Yeah, he's a weirdo, yeah.
And I'd have respected that. But for you to wait for him to die and then say he's a weirdo and I think he did it,
Right.
it's bullshit. Then you got Big Lip Gayle King She got R. Kelly going crazy. You a fucking plant. You a plant. That's what, yo, I'm telling you, the feds was all behind this Me Too movement, and she the ugliest bitch in the world, that Me Too founder movement. Face like a catcher's mitt. No one ever did anything to you, ma'am. You's a motherfucking lie. You can get out the Me Too line, not you. I guarantee you, bitch, you on the behalf of another prettier woman saying you something happened to you. You's a lying bitch. You ain't nothing never happened to her. If you've ever seen her face, you know I ain't lying. Ugly enough to make you spit. On God, I'm not lying. Sweet lady, I'm sure. But my God, she ugly enough to be dangerous. Like shit like that. No one ain't ever touch you.
Right.
Come on. She
on.
was a plant. I'm telling you, the feds went to her. They was like, listen, think about it. Can we be real? We talk. If you and Miles interviewed R. Kelly aggressively and had him break down the way he did with Gayle King,
Yeah.
the whole black community turned. Now the narrative changed.
Yeah.
These two white boys attacking R. Kelly.
Oh, man.
Get it? Come on, ride with me. But because you sent Gayle King, we gotta trust her. Is she Oprah homegirl?
That's what you meant by
send
she's
her.
a plant.
Because she can knock on the back door. We gonna look through the peephole and you let her in. R. Kelly should have never did that interview. Because you can't read, someone might have put it on a sticky, don't do the interview.
Right.
You had no clue what it said. If we talking good.
Right.
So that's the whole thing. You was set up. He saw another black woman like she gonna do me good. She gonna take care of me. Nope.
She got him.
Nope. Because you should have asked who sent you.
Yeah.
That should have been the first question R. Kelly asked. And I'm being honest. I don't think I even interviewed with a woman. Is her position a little biased?
Right. Right.
Having a vagina and all. We is talking about rape.
Good point, man.
And they sent women. Michael Jackson, a black woman, Oprah. Sent her. Crush his legacy. They'll believe it. You get a lie. You get a lie. You get a lie. Yeah. They'll believe it.
Right. Yeah.
This Oprah.
You got to believe Oprah. Come on.
She was in The Color Purple.
She's Oprah.
She's Oprah. Now, if you send a white woman, again, send a white woman saying this shit about Michael Jackson. Now, what's the narrative? Just because he looked like y'all don't mean he was. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Now it get all wishy-washy and we ain't talking about the rape. Now some racial shit and it's Mike Good.
Yeah.
Send a black person, take that off the table, so we think. That's the narrative. That's what I'm saying, bro. We some shit.
Yeah.
We tear each other down. But I don't know. I think I'm glad. I want to get a tell-all book out of R. Kelly. I want the truth. And all his bitch-ass security guards. How you my bodyguard? You supposed to protect me. Why bodyguards always the one that come out and tell the shit?
Right.
You ever notice that?
It's always the bodyguard. Yep. You're right, man.
The guy that's supposed to protect you, keep you safe, is always the one that come out and telling everything. Beyonce's bodyguard, he said, Jay-Z, did you hear this? They said, I don't really believe this shit though. They said Beyonce and Jay put a hit out on an ex-bodyguard because he was saying that Jay treated her rough, like pull out the car, he put his hands and shit on her.
Oh, I've not heard that.
I mean, it's not out of the realm of possibility. Why?
No, not
Just
at all.
because he Jay-Z, he don't abuse his wife.
Right.
I mean, I'm not sure, but when we get up there, that body, listen, you sign an NDA, motherfucker,
Yeah.
for
Day
life.
one, right? Day one.
Yeah, day one. Fuck what you see.
Yep.
I don't care if it's a human sacrifice. You watch the door.
Hell yeah.
You feel what I'm saying? Yeah, that's
Literally what I'm paying you for.
That's literally what I'm paying you for. So the whole time you're a human tape recorder.
Yeah. Yep. Fuck that.
Yeah. But man, I don't know. That's a bunch of crazy shit. That's my take on all that shit, man. It's been a crazy week, a crazy world, man.
Yeah.
But I thank y'all again, man. And shout out to our Facebook folks too, man. That is
been
growing.
popping.
Yeah, that's popping, man. But you can find us for sure on IG, TikTok, YouTube. Hit that subscribe button on YouTube, man. We trying to grow these subscribers up. Hit that subscribe button. Go to YouTube, Russ.Parham. Find the show. Hit the subscribe button. Apple Music, Spotify. Man, listen to us on your way to work. You got that long drive to work. You in traffic. You sick of listening to the same playlist every fucking day. Even though you hit shuffle, it's the same shit. Listen to our shit on your way to work, man. But on behalf of myself, my man Jake James, Miles Hex, man, we love y'all. We thank you for the continued support. Without y'all, we couldn't do this, man. It's the Russ Parham